I think when you see 87,000 IRS agents being hired, that should scare the Jesus out of you.
This goes to allowing the IRS to harass businesses across this country.
Would you like to take a stab at why we would need 87,000 IRS agents to go after just over 700 billionaires?
They're going to unleash the IRS on the American people to raise money.
Those are just a few of the clips of GOP lawmakers stoking fears about the new IRS expansion, one of the provisions of the Inflation Reduction Act, which calls for hiring 87,000 new agents over 10 years. Michael Sullivan, former IRS agent, joins us now. In fairness, they're not all enforcement agents, but an enormous amount of money is going to be put into more people for more audits. Why should that make any of us happy?
Well, first of all, this is Leland. Thank you, first of all, for having me. I'm on vacation. Otherwise, I'd have a nice tie on for you. But I think a couple things are going on. Who's going to be funding all these bills that are being passed? The IRS right now is 10 years behind on everything. A matter of fact, their systems are so old that they were written in COBOL. Those systems came out in the 1960s. There are right now 60 platforms that do not speak to each other.
No,
right now,
Michael, we can all agree there's a difference between modernizing computer systems, though, and also increasing the number of audits and tax enforcement, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay,
but
so
that's where part of the money's going.
Well, I understand, but there's also part of the money going to additional enforcement, not to additional people to answer the phones. I guess my question is, why is that what America needs right now?
Well, let me ask you, this only applies for tax cheats, doesn't it? If you're filing a correct tax return, you don't need to be worrying about an IRS.
Come on, Michael. I can't imagine that anybody, when you called them, even with a completely clean return, you called as an auditor and said, hey, I'm here to investigate you, said, hey, welcomed you in with cookies and milk. Really?
No, that's not something that's done, but we have to be accountable, don't we? Why do you pay the correct amount of tax and other people don't? We all have to do what's right. 80% of people are wage earners. The 20% that are cheating are usually in the self-employed, and that's what IRS is targeting, the self-employed business. And that's only because they're cheating.
What do you make of Secretary Yellen's directive now saying that anybody making under $400,000 a year won't be audited? Well, there's a lot of people who declare less than $400,000 a year who are making a lot more, right?
And they're going to do that even more now because they just announced the threshold. I'll tell you what's going to hurt a lot of people, Leland. All of the Zelle, the Venmo, all the bank products, they're all going to be giving, IRS is going to be giving reports on all these people, and they're going to be matching tax returns up to all these bank products. There were probably millions and billions of dollars not reported because of these bank products. Now it's going to be a new day at IRS.
Yeah, we actually had a guy on who's sort of on the other side of this about this very issue, who said the IRS is still already 5 or 10 years behind on processing a lot of tax returns. Refunds now take months, even for very simple returns. All of a sudden, you add in all of these reports coming from Zelle and Venmo and everything else. It's going to make the IRS's problems even worse.
That's why they're hiring the people just to catch up. To be honest with you, Leland, I would say IRS right now today is at least 10 years behind. At least 10 years behind. Matter of fact, you can't even call them. Most of the wait times right now, Leland, are 2 hours to get a hold of an agent.
Michael, we got to run. We appreciate you joining us from vacation. It looks a lot nicer, and it's also 7:30 Eastern. We hope you have a beer after this, all right?
I appreciate your show. You guys do a really good job there, just so you know.
Well, then you will be welcomed back after that. We promise you. Thank you.
I appreciate you. Bye-bye.
Right. Thanks for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to subscribe. Click the red button to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.